Hi guys, what's up? In this video I will review Sony A5100. This is the latest mirrorless offering from Sony, announced just over a month ago. Compared to the previous Alpha 5000, there are several key differences. Sensors now has 24 megapixels, ISO goes a little bit further up to ISO 25600. Autofocus has 179 autofocus points. LCD screen has higher resolution and also touch capability. Burst rate is now 6 frames per second versus 3.5, and video recording got some major upgrades. Now it offers XAVC-S video codec, which enables recording at 60 frames per second and 50 megabits bitrate. On paper all of this looks excellent, so I was very curious to see how it performs in real life. Before I start with the review, I just wanted to tell you that I made a separate review where I compared Alpha 5100 to the more advanced Alpha 6000. So if you cannot decide which one to get out of these two, please check that video out. The link to that video is in the description field below this one. First of all, let's see the most important thing, and that's image quality. It turned out 24 megapixel sensor has great performance. Sadly, being a brand new camera model, there is still no support for RAW files in Photoshop, so I couldn't test them. But the same sensor is in Alpha 6000 and I tried those and they turned out excellent. Anyway, what you are now looking at are straight out of the camera JPEGs. They will turn out as good as you set the camera for various subjects. By default, colors look neutral and that is great for post-processing. High ISO is also pretty good. You can use ISO 3200 without a problem, even 6400 in some occasions. But beyond that, the noise and noise reductions are too strong. Altogether, Alpha 5100 has excellent image quality, among the best in APS-C market, and that is what counts most. Build quality is average. Alpha 5100 is made entirely from plastic. For example, this grip looks like it is covered with some sort of leather, but this is cheap plastic. Nevertheless, the camera is very well put together and has a solid feel in hand. On the top you can see the pop-up flash with 4 meters range, which can also be tilted for bounce. Also here you can see stereo microphone holes and shutter button surrounded by both on-off switch and zoom rocker switch. With the motorized 16 to 50 mm kit lens, you can control zoom using this switch and holding camera with only one hand. You do not need to use zoom on the lens. On the right side there is NFC logo. Left side hides memory card, USB and HDMI connectors, and on the bottom you can see metal tripod mount and battery compartment. Battery is charged inside camera via micro USB and is strong enough for around 300 or 350 shots. LCD screen has 3 inches diagonal and 920,000 dots. It is detailed with excellent viewing angles, but lacks brightness in daylight conditions. You need to adjust it at maximum brightness in order to see anything, and even that is sometimes not enough in sunlight. Tilt option is great for selfies, and the screen also has a touch shutter capability. Strangely, you cannot use touch control for menu or any adjustments. It is only for focusing. There are 5 buttons on the back you can customize, and the list of the options offered is pretty long. Unlike Samsung, for example, which only offers 4 or 5 options. Still, a lot of features remains in the main menu and you will have to search for them, so if you often change something, Alpha 6000 might be the better camera, as it has more customizable buttons and also quick selection menu, which Alpha 5100 doesn't have. This is the main menu system. It is way too elaborate to show it in this video review, so you will need to read the manual to learn what those options do and how to properly use them. As far as irritating features go, Alpha 5100 has only one really annoying, and that is the fake shutter sound emitted through the speaker. Listen to this. I will now select slower shutter speed. 1 second should be enough, so you can hear this sound. There is no way to turn it off anywhere in the menu system, so you will have to live with it. Video recording is available in 3 formats: MP4, AVC HD and XAVC-S. The later one will allow you to record at 50 frames per second, progressive of course, and 50 megabits bitrate. This is really high quality stuff. Also, there is a dedicated video shooting mode in which you can choose manually or all parameters like shutter speed, ISO and aperture. All this together makes the camera a great choice for video enthusiasts. You can even select autofocus speed during video recording. The thing that this camera lacks is input for external microphone. There is no 3.5mm connector, nor any other way to connect it through adapters. As far as video quality goes, it is very good. Colors are realistic on default settings, exposure is spot on, and I couldn't see any compression artifacts in recordings. I saw some minor moire patterns on rooftops, but this is not a real issue. High ISO videos are also very good. You can get completely noise-free recordings up to ISO 1600. ISO 3200 is still okay, but beyond that the noise starts to ruin the video. Overall, a very good performance. So to round things up, Sony A5100 is a very good camera. Both image and video quality are on a very high level. You can really see Sony is number one as far as sensor technology goes. If you are unfamiliar with digital cameras altogether, A5100 is able to get high quality shots on automatic settings, but only when you take manual control and post-process images. This camera shows what it's really capable of. There are some weak points like poor LCD brightness, fake shutter sound and the lack of external charger and microphone input. But once you get used to this camera and get some better lenses, you will really enjoy it. Trust me, I owned NEX5 for 3 years and I assure you that these small cameras are really capable. Okay, that's all for this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and drop me a comment if you have a question below, and thanks for watching.